Testing. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So this is the 20th March, and we have FOMC later on. So let's see what gold is up to here now. We have FOMC coming up. We have, the daily candles are now consolidating. We are printing side by side, so we'll have to take a look on the 4-hour time frame. Looking at the 4-hour, we can see that the previous 4-hour candle, it closed with a huge rejection, and there's also rejection from the bottom as well from yesterday. So we, I, I guess just by looking at this, we do understand that maybe gold doesn't have the necessary direction to move, because obviously we got FOMC, and FOMC is pretty much going to determine where golds move. But let's do some breakdowns here on the 1-hour time frame, since we have some potential zones to fill. So let's see this right here. So obviously we got a resistance up at this point. At the same time, we have a support down here. This 1-hour candle just started now, so we don't know whether this 1-hour candle will continue to push down, or will we continue to, range between 2156 and 2159 in this 30 pip range. Let's take a look on the 30-minute here. So looking at the 30-minute, we have some more information. Obviously, we have our resistance up at 2160. Now we can see that there's a support down at 2155, and the range becomes a little bit bigger. This is not a support. Because the previous candle closed with no wick on the bottom, and this candle is pushing up. Maybe it's pushing up to create a top wick to continue to push down. Now, what I would want to see is, ideally, what I want to see is, I want to see price create some sort of a support. Because if we can create some sort of a support, then we know that we have a 45 pip range for price to move up, right? And obviously that support is going to be formed if support. That's it. Because this move down would then be clean traffic for a potential move up from 2155. Excuse me. At the same time, I mean, if we're looking at sells below 2155, it's going to be difficult because you got all this mess, consolidation, wicks, rejections. So I would want to be a little bit careful. I mean, I think the only way price can continue to push down below 2155 is if there's enough volume in the market, right? Because if we have consolidation to the left-hand side, volume is going to be the only thing that's going to move price. At the same time, if we break above, what's this, 2160, and if you look to the left-hand side, there is some, a range around 2162, which is like, not that good for it. It's like 24 pip range, plus you got all these rejections to the left-hand side. So we'll have to wait to see how market structure forms as we move into, pre-London and London Open. Let's take a look at pound yen here. Wow, pound yen has been pushing up and up and up. Let's take a look on the daily time frame. Daily is pushing up over here. Wow, look at that. Daily has been on a absolute tear at this point. And I guess we also broke above this area on the daily. Interesting. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. Now, looking at the 4-hour, we did form some sort of a support on the 4-hour, and then we pushed up. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour formed a support, and then we pushed up. So I guess at this point, it's going to be important to maybe wait for some sort of retracement, because if we can get some retracement, create support, and then move up to retest this high. This is a high form right here, 192,740. Wow, 93 pip move. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. So on the 30-minute time frame, now we have some more information. Obviously, on the 30-minute time frame, we can see that there was a support created right here, right? There was a support created, and then price continued to push up. And at the same time, maybe we're creating some sort of a resistance here. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Okay, yeah, so it does seem like we're creating some sort of a resistance. And yeah, so we'll have to wait to see if price does retrace and create support to possibly move up. Other than that, we're probably going to see you guys later on for the New York session. Take care and be safe.